Welcome to Comics Are Awesome. We're going to do things a little bit differently this week. We're going to walk through the new releases and talk about the ones that we like the most. Let's get right to it. My pick of the week is, come here, look here. The Goon, #1, The Return of the Goon. This is the year of the Goon, the 20th anniversary. 0919, yes, 20 years of the Goon. If you've never read the Goon, you really should. This is Eric Powell's written and drawn character, which is a mix of Abbott and Costello meets Creepy Magazine. And it is so much fun. Beautiful artwork, lots of laughs, lots of action, horror type stuff. And you don't have to know anything really to jump into this first issue. If you want to, I should mention this was it's been published by many different publishers over the years. He self-published in the beginning, and then it went over to Dark Horse, and now it's back at his own publishing imprint, which is Albatross Funny Books. Apparently he has all the rights back because there's going to be an omnibus coming out with the older Goon stuff on this side. Bunch of Old Crap, which is the title of the omnibus. So I love me some Goon. If you go back and watch old episodes from maybe 10 years ago, I'll be talking about the Goon there too. But the Goon is back, and I am happy, and you will be happy too if you pick up the Goon. Alex, what was your pick?
My pick of the week was Assassination Nation #1.
Say that fast.
Assassination Nation, Assassination Nation, Assassination Nation #1. So this one is Image Comics. I always love Image of all the independent stuff. They don't really have a shtick other than we do creative things because it's fun. This one is by Kyle Starks, Mr. Starks, and Erica Henderson. Basically, the premise of this is there is I would say, mob boss or a head guy there's a hit put out on him, and he's like, all right, well, to protect myself, I'll hire the best assassins I can find in the entire world. And of course, you know, there's honor amongst thieves. And things go perfectly fine. Horribly wrong. But it's over the top, a lot of fun killing, and a lot of fanboying amongst other killers. Like, oh, I'm a really good killer, but so are you, can I have your autograph? And of course, there's a little bit of a running gag that happens in that, and stuff goes sideways, and it's a fun first issue. I thought it was good. I thought it was fun. Assassination Nation #1.
Assassination Nation. Perfect for fans of Deadpool, I would say.
Yeah.
If you like Deadpool-esque humor, especially when Deadpool is working as part of the, I don't even remember the name of the group, the Hit Group. The Hit Group. All right, next up for me, Ms. Marvel #1. This is yet again a new Marvel #1. Ms. Marvel's only been around for like, I don't know, 4 years, and probably has 5 new #1s. But if the story wasn't good, I would be irritated even more. But the story is great. It's written by Saladin Ahmed, artwork by Minkyu Jung. Again, don't have to know anything about this character to pick up this book and enjoy it. Ms. Marvel is a teenager living in Jersey City. She got her powers when the Terrigen Mists overtook the New York, New Jersey area, and she kind of models herself off of Carol Danvers because she loves Ms. Marvel. She was still Ms. Marvel then, maybe. No, she's Captain Marvel. So she figured we need a Ms. Marvel. One of the things I've always said about Ms. Marvel is that it takes a lot of inspiration from classic Spider-Man stories. So if you like, you know, Peter Parker was a teenager when he got his powers, and he was struggling with, you know, stuff, family stuff, identity stuff, fighting big bads as a teenager, and Kamala Khan does the same thing. So if you enjoy that type of Spider-Man story, I think that you will dig this too. I really do. What else have you got?
My next pick is the finale of a series. Star Wars Han Solo Imperial Cadet #5. This is the final story of Han Solo when he was an Imperial Cadet, hence the title. You may have recognized it from the Han Solo Star Wars movie that came out 2 years ago now? Last year?
It'll be 2 years. No, only a year, maybe.
Only a year ago, jeez. So they touched on it in the movie, but this is him actually through the academy school and everything. This is the final issue of the series. I highly recommend it. If you don't pick up in the single issues, definitely pick it up in trade. It is a good personal story that dives deep of him working for the Empire and being a pilot for the Empire.
All right, I'm going to cut you loose.
Yes.
And I'll take over. Let's keep talking about new comics that are great. Transformers #1 is out this week. This is a new era of Transformers. So we're trying to get the word out there to Hasbro fans, to toy collectors, to fans of the animated TV series, that this book is available. It takes place pre-TV series, pre-movies on Cybertron when Optimus Prime is still known as Orion Pax, and he and Megatron are kind of pals. It's like they're both senators in the Transformer Senate, if you will. So kind of like a prequel. I would say this is very much like the Star Wars prequels, but in the Transformers universe. Written by Brian Ruckley, who is a fantasy novelist, and he's getting to take a crack at the Transformers universe. I was really impressed both by the writing and the artwork. Artwork is by actually two different people, Angel Hernandez and Cachet Whitman, if that is in fact your name, Cachet. But was really, really impressed by the story here. And I'm not a huge Transformers fan. I've seen all the movies, I watched the cartoon when I was a kid, and this interested me. So Transformers was kind of overdue for a little bit of a shot in the arm, and I think this is it. So whether you're a longtime fan or a new fan, I recommend this one. Batman, The Batman Who Laughs, The Grim Knight. Can't forget this. So, The Batman Who Laughs is going on, it's a miniseries, 6-issue miniseries, currently being published by DC Comics. One of the breakout characters from that is the Grim Knight, and this is his origin story. This is a one-shot written by Scott Snyder and James Tynion IV, artwork by Eduardo Risso, and it's awesome. If you're reading The Man Who Laughs, The Batman Who Laughs, That Guy Who Laughs, whatever it is, then you will dig this. Really, really strong story. And Risso doesn't do a lot of superhero stuff anymore, especially not like a whole issue, so it's kind of great to see his artwork here. And it's just a really solid... Snyder and Tynion IV are a great writing duo, so really, I liked it. It's great. What else? Amazing Spider-Man number 17, Hunted, begins this week. This is the big storyline that Nick Spencer has been building to since he took over writing Amazing Spider-Man. Perfect for longtime and new-time fans. Kraven the Hunter is back. They kind of explain a little bit of how that happens, and he's always had it in for Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man. So all kinds of stuff happens in this issue. It's a very dark issue. It's perfect for Spider-Man fans because it's all about Peter and his life, and you know, he kind of sort of has things going right now, but that is definitely changing. So the setup here is that the next issue looks to be a huge battle royal between Spider-Man and all kinds of his animal-based enemies. That would include the Scorpion, the Rhino, and Tarantula, and the Owl, and the Beetle, all kinds of people. What's the one in here? Like Man-Bull? Characters from the 70s that we haven't seen in a while. Hunted starts this week, and if you're a Spider-Man fan, you owe it to yourself to pick it up. I want to give a shout out to Vampironica. This is the first volume of Archie's horror take on Veronica Lodge. She is bitten by a vampire and kind of becomes like Vampirella, kind of a good vampire in a way, or Blade. But it's written by Greg Smallwood? Yes, and Meg Smallwood. And the art is by Greg Smallwood, who is an amazing artist. And it's just great. All of Archie's horror stuff has been fantastic, from Afterlife with Archie to The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina to Jughead the Hunger, and now we have Vampironica. So if you want to see kind of a different horror take on the Archie characters, if you like Riverdale, this is something I would recommend if you can stomach the horror aspect of it. And it's not like really graphic, horrible sort of stuff. It's actually really enjoyable. So I dug it. Anything you want to add before we sign off here?
Real quick, I don't want to mention it, Marvel Action Spider-Man.
I did not mention it away.
IDW, it's issue 2. The first one came out a month and a half ago.
Maybe last year.
It's been a while. Brand new alternate universe, I'd say.
Don't even worry about the universe. It's just a Spider-Man story.
Spider-Man story where Miles, Spider-Gwen, and Peter are all the same age, learning to be superheroes together, and it's just fun. It's a fun Spider-Man read.
All ages.
All ages.
So you can give this to, you know, a youngin that liked Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I'd say this is the most classic style of Spider-Man story we've had in quite a while. So this was like my number 2 pick of the week. So Marvel Action Spider-Man.
Marvel Action Spider-Man. Good stuff. So head on out to your local comic shop. If that's us, we hope to see you soon. All kinds of great stuff to pick up this week, and the best stories are in comics. You've got all kinds of stuff that you're never going to see on a big screen or a small screen. This Transformers prequel, you're never going to see it well, you might. Who knows? Maybe Mark Wahlberg will be in it. Say hi to your mother for me. That's it. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below. Please remember to like, comment, and share. and we read all the comments and respond to all of them. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you again real soon.